What's up, you guys? This is Rob from Gay Guy Plays, and today on Dressedtokill, we are tackling a highly requested video on the savage himself, Excalibur Umbra. But, of course, we're not going to stop there. As always, we're going to go ahead and show you guys a couple different looks, switch around some armors that I think look well with it, as well as a few skins that pair really nicely with the new scarf and all of its flowy physics. But towards the very end, I'm also going to go ahead and toss in my operator customization. So, we've got a lot on our plates, and without ado, let's get dressed. Alrighty, so for the very first look, I wanted to go ahead and subvert the whole Umbra theme. There's a lot of darkness that's going on, and he's supposed to be mysterious, and I was like, fuck it, let's do something different. So, when I was looking at the scarf textures, one of the things that I really liked is he kind of felt a little bit like a nomad. So I wanted to go ahead and do something like sandy and dusty to kind of go along with it, and then use browns for the scarves and whatnot. And I think that we actually came up with something that's really different and not of the usual. Now, as you can see right here, for the attachments, we are using the Syrinx shoulder plates and leg plates. This is not something that I do normally. I actually went ahead and tossed on the Umbra chest armor. Now, one of the main reasons that I did that instead of actually, you know, just using the Syrinx chest plate is because the Syrinx chest plate clips pretty badly with the scarf, and that is definitely something that I've been very cognizant of when it comes to the customizations on Excalibur Umbra. It's the same thing that goes on with his SANDR. Now, the SANDR that we're actually using is from the Ember Deluxe pack. It's called the Bennu SANDR. As you can see, there's some flames that go along with it, and I was like, alright, you know, we're here. We're already embracing the flames. Why not go ahead and just give him orange energy color and just make him look crazy with a flaming exalted blade, right? So I was like, let's just go on into this whole desert heat kind of feeling, and that's definitely the theme that I went ahead and embraced with this one. And I feel like the bulk on his shoulders and on his thighs are really nice because it kind of gives him this more intimidating feel. He feels like almost like a guard, like a presence. Really big fan of this one. Now, this next look is what I refer to as the basic bitch Umbra, but let's be real, a lot of people are going to go dark with their Umbras. They want to embrace the shadows, so I figured I would go ahead and toss a more polished look together right here for you guys. So the lighting details are a little bit softer, they kind of blend a little bit, but I wanted to go ahead and use this opportunity to actually show off a couple different armors on Umbra. I know it's really basic, I know you guys are like, Rob, come on, you could come up with better. And to be completely honest with you, I have, but you're gonna have to wait for the next one for that. So, as you can see right here, I'm using the Atavist. This is hands down one of my favorites. This came with Mirage Prime Access, so if you got this, go ahead and pull this one out. However, another favorite of mine, as you can see here, of course, is another vaulted one, because you know Rob loves to torture people with vaulted armors, but as you can see here, I'm not even going to put on the legs, but the Ito Prime armor set looks good on him. One of the things that I really want to point out with Excalibur Prime that I think is kind of awesome is he can use so many different armors that it's kind of nuts. Another one, so you've already seen the Syrinx on there, but you can see the Targus one actually fits quite nicely as well. So if you guys want to make use of your Targus Prime, you can go ahead and pull those out of the closet, dust them off just a little bit, and they do fit quite well on him. I think they look absolutely freaking fantastic. But we're not going to stop there, because the TennoCon 2018 armor pack, if you guys have not picked that up, it's definitely something that you should check out. I believe that tickets are still available. The digital tickets are available, and this comes in the digital pack. So feel free to go ahead and pick up one of those ones, because I think that this looks fantastic. I'll be honest, I would tweak the coloration just a little bit so it fits him, so it blends in a little bit better. Like, I wouldn't put like those bright, you know, the accents as that color, but I feel like it definitely suits him. And because of the fact that he's using the Excalibur as like the base frame, it's kind of like what a lot of things are built for, so you can really play around when it comes to the armor pieces that you use on him. So even if you are sporting a little bit of a basic bitch look, at least you can go ahead and dress it up with some gorgeous, gorgeous armors. Now, we're gonna end this one on what I feel is a high note, because let me tell you, as soon as I went ahead and put this customization together, I'm like, ooh, listen, I like the fact that Excalibur Umbra has his own unique model, you know, he's not using anything else, it's kind of his own thing. However, this looks kind of sexy to me, and I was like, oh my god. So, of course, as you can see right here, I am using the Excalibur skin, which is the 5-year anniversary skin. I know that a lot of you went ahead and picked that up, and let me tell you, it looks fucking gorgeous with the Umbra details. There are many other skins that look quite good with this, and we'll go ahead and take a look at those real quick, but the Dex is definitely the one for me, especially with this color setup. Now, of course, I think the Caduta looks really, really nice with it. There's a couple others that I'm kind of fond of, but to be completely honest with you, there's like, the Caduta is definitely one. Especially because I love the paneling. I feel like the paneling has some rough texture with it that I'm definitely into. The Proto Armor is actually pretty good too. I will vouch for the Proto Armor. It's not 100% my favorite, but I do think that it's got some drive. Where is that goddamn helmet? It's gonna make me crazy. There you go. Yeah. So it looks really, really good. And I'll be honest with you, play around with these, because there are many that look very, very, very nice with this. Let's go ahead and mix it up just one more time, because I was looking at the Grax too, and the Grax worked really well with it as well. As much as I do love the Corpus themed one, I'm not as big of a fan of it, just because of the fact that the textures on the actual armor pieces are a bit, I guess you would say, organic. So it's a little bit more jaggedy than it is, you know, kind of like clean, right? However, if you put it up against the Grax, if you put it up against the Caduto, the organicness of the armor sets, or of the, you know, fashion framing that kind of goes along with it, kind of pairs a little bit better. Don't get me wrong, love the Copra skin, I just don't necessarily feel like it's a perfect fit. However, let me tell you right now, this Dex skin, I'm gagging. One of the things that I also included here is, of course, the, what is it called? Oh, the Umbra armor, but I just did the chest and the arms. So you can see that it kind of ties things a little bit back together, because of the fact, you know, you have a different skin on it, so it kind of mixes things up a little bit. But because we have the Umbra pieces on it, it makes it feel better. Here's a reason why I don't use the knees, and for those of you who have this, you know it. Like, I mean, we could make an excuse for that if he had the cool helmet, but unfortunately, he doesn't have the cool helmet, so I'm like, listen, we're gonna go ahead and just keep the silhouette the same. It's gonna be absolutely fine. So with Umbra out of the way, let's go ahead and take a look at my operator real quick. A lot of people have been asking for this customization, and I'm gonna be honest with you, there's nothing too crazy going on with it. What I am using is the Commodore Prime set. So as many of you know, this is going to be a Prime set that will be going away very, very soon. I mean, literally hours when I publish this video. This is available as a Zephyr Prime accessories kit. If you don't pick it up now, then you're probably not going to be able to get your hands on it for quite a long time. However, I think it absolutely fits with the Umbra stuff. So as you can see right here, the helmet that I'm using is actually the Umbra hood. So that's the Umbra hooded scarf, and you can actually toggle it on. So with the hood closed, you can see that it kind of blocks off the helmet, and you'd have to do a couple different things. This kind of makes me sad, because like, if you wanted the hood to be all the same color, you would have to kind of make the rest of the suit all the same color. Hurts my soul a little bit. Not my favorite choice by DE, but you know, it is what it is. However, because of the fact that I like having gorgeous hair and I like having cool accessories, I was like, nah, fuck it. We're just going to leave the hood open so it's just like this cool thing that kind of goes over and covers our faces. Now, moving along there, you can see I've got a little sigil there for him, a little index sigil. You know, gotta represent for the corpus, because I'm all about that life. The one thing that I do want to point out is let's go into the face. So as you can see right here, if you guys are curious about which face I used, I actually have a video that's all about face blends, and I'll go ahead and toss a link in there for you. But let me go ahead and show you what the diadem is. So this is the Umbra diadem. This is something that you can go ahead and pick up in the market, I believe. So you can have that one, and that's what I'm using as my accessory. No ear accessories, no eye accessories, keeping it nice and simple. However, I was tempted. I was tempted to do blindfold on top. I'm like, but I'm thinking my head's probably gonna get a little hot. If we're gonna be frank, my head's gonna probably be a little too hot for that. And that's basically what kind of boils down to my operator. Now you guys can see all of that goodness. If you guys have any more questions, just go ahead and leave them in the comments below. Also, let me know if you are a fan of that Excalibur, or what is it? I guess you can call it the Excalibur. I guess it is the Excalibur skin with the Umbra, because I was like shook. As soon as I equipped those two, I was like, this is a look. This is a motherfucking look. So go ahead and leave your feelings down in the comments below, and any questions that you have as well. And as always, love somebody, hurt nobody, and touch your body. And for those of you asking, no, my operator still hasn't had the conversation. Just so you're aware. I'm still waiting. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.